December 17th, 1903. Two brothers named Wilbur and Orville were getting ready to create history. They wanted to take the world by storm by becoming the first humans to fly in air. The plane they called Wright Flyer was being readied, history beckoning. It was 10:30 a.m. It was cold, windy, and overcast. Basically, conditions were hard enough for people to walk outside. But they were determined. With anxiety and nerves, they decided to take the flight. And the world was never larger again. Wright brothers' names are etched in history like no other. However, there is some controversy, as in they are not the first ones to take flight, contrary to what we know. And this is the story of a man who is at the forefront of that. A man you might not know about, but NASA does. This is the story of Ibn Firnas, the first man to fly. Born in 1810 AD, Ibn Firnas was one of the greatest Andalusian scientists and was a legendary innovator. He is now called Leonardo da Vinci of Andalusia. But why was he so called? We will see that shortly. When we talk about Ibn Firnas, those who know about him directly associate him with flight, like I started the video. However, he contributed a lot more. He was not just an engineer, he was a polymath, just like Da Vinci. But this is not the reason why he is compared with him. The real reason is to follow soon. Ibn Firnas was an avid worker in the field of optics. Some say he was involved in corrective lenses, though it is a point of debate. However, what is not debatable is the fact that he had a keen eye for glass making. Ibn Firnas was a watch designer. He designed and improved water clocks. He is credited with designing a more sophisticated hydraulic clock that used water to measure time. This is the device that laid the foundations of astronomy and mechanical engineering in the golden age of Islam and the medieval Europe. Ibn Firnas was a stargazer, a researcher. He designed and improved a lot of ancient astrolabes, which is a device used to measure the altitude of celestial bodies. If you want to learn more about astrolabes, click on the above card. I will also link the video in the description. Ibn Firnas is one of those creative engineers who is credited with building one of the first automata, which is a self-operating machine. He always sought ways to apply mechanical excellence to make daily life easy. Perhaps that is what made him design the first flying machine. Earliest record of a design of flying machine comes from Leonardo da Vinci. However, hundreds of years prior to da Vinci, Ibn Firnas not only designed a flying machine, but also developed one. This was called Ajitha. Now you know why he is compared with da Vinci. This brings me to the most documented story of Ibn Firnas, and that is the story of how he flew. As per documented records, he was a crazy old man. At 65, he decided to take controlled flight. He took his glider that he himself designed from grounds up and simply launched himself from the steep side of a mountain in Rufasa, which is just a few miles northwest of Cordoba. Some accounts say that he remained airborne for a few minutes before his unfortunate landing, where he hurt his back badly. Even in pain though, he made a note that he had not taken into account the importance of birds' tails in flight, and later said that the landing could be improved by providing a tail apparatus. Imagine taking flight in the 9th century, at least 500 years before the next attempt to design a flying machine could be made. I said an attempt to design, not to create. For his incredible achievements in the field of aviation, optics, mechanical engineering, he got a crater named Unknown, because NASA knows what he was capable of and what he achieved. Though Ibn Firnas never got the recognition that Da Vinci got and still has, he was one of the forefathers of mechanical flights, and today's aviation owes much to him and his knowledge. Ibn Firnas may have been forgotten due to the dominance of the Western world. However, he is not lost. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and share the video. Let me know if you'd like me to make more such videos on any topic that you have in your mind. I will try and make more videos on those. In the meanwhile, if you want to know how Muslims discovered coffee, check the video now.